Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Divine Masculine Guidance. Welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah Walsh. I'm a spiritual awakening coach and a Holy Fire Reiki master. Today I'm doing a card reading for the full moon in Aries, which is today, October 1st. So I pulled some of the these Moonology cards. I apologize again, the lighting. I cannot figure out. Interesting. I cannot figure out the lighting. It's a kind of a dark day, rainy, cloudy day, and so I'm relying on pretty much entirely on the artificial lighting in here, and it's not going great. But I think I need to get one of those ring lights that people use. I was resisting it because I have a personal pet peeve about them, but I think they're the best option for lighting. So anyway. Okay, so these cards are the full moon cards, Surrender to the Divine. And then full moon in Aries, A Fiery Climax Approaches. Dun, dun, dun. I had to say that for some reason. Okay. I'm loving Spirit makes me make a fool out of myself. I mean, I don't have to, but I always know there's some reason I'm supposed to do it. So, okay, and then this is a cardinal moon because Aries is a cardinal sign, so it's be bold and make the first move. The cardinal signs are the initiators, the leaders, the go-getters. They take action. Aries especially is very much like that, the energy. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's the ram. It's the cardinal fire sign. So it's fiery and cardinal. So it's like a real, they are very like motivated and passionate and take a lot of action. Not afraid to take action. Sometimes a little too impulsive could be. So keep that in mind. Very assertive, but then can also cross over into being aggressive and like a bully. So be careful of that. A fiery climax approaches. I hope that's true for at least some of you out there. No, I don't think it's true for me. But you never know. I need to stop saying stuff like that, right? I'm like, we create our own reality. So I should get excited when I see that. Yeah, that's gonna happen to me for sure. Surrender to the divine. Just trust in the plan, that there's a plan. There's a bigger plan. So if things aren't going the way that you want them to go right now, just know there's a reason for it. There's some reason for it, and I think it'll make sense to you down the road. Okay, I'm going to use a new deck today. This is called the Sacred Traveler Oracle Cards by Denise Lynn. See what messages we get from that. And I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, which I really like, but I realize that the pictures are not very, when I watch the videos back, I see you can't really see the intricacies of the cards, the pictures, because it's kind of light colored and fine, you know, just the look of them. Doesn't show up on camera very well, but I do like the messages, so I'm going to use those. I have the Light Seers Tarot and the Rider-Waite Tarot. So let's get going. And for some reason, when I held up, okay, so I held up the front of the box to show you this, and on the back, it says, let the moon be your guide. On the inside of the box, which I've never seen that before. So I feel like that's part of the message. Let the moon be your guide. Let the moon light your path. Okay. Let's see what we get from these cards. So, I already talked about Aries. Full moon. Full moon's a good time for releasing things. Taking a, you know, the new moon and the full moon are always good times to just like kind of like take stock of your life and assess your life and what's working for you, what's not working for you. And then the new moons are good for setting intentions for things that you want to manifest and bring into your life. And then the full moon, like today, good supportive energy of releasing the things that aren't serving you any longer. So, just something to keep in mind. If you want to work with the full moon energy, you can maybe think of one or two things that maybe you'd like to work on releasing. Especially for the next 2 weeks until the next new moon. And then you'd be ready to set an intention to manifest something. I mean, of course, you can do those things anytime. But, all right, we got protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. That's nice. Distant thunder. Clear the air. Clear the air. Maybe someone has some loose ends to tie up. Maybe they left something unsettled with somebody or unfinished business. Maybe someone has unfinished business. Setting the record straight. And then wondrous universe, walk in beauty. It's like a wizard. I've hardly even used these cards ever. I've had them for quite a long time, but I just didn't use them. So I've never seen any of these cards. This reminds me of the magician in the tarot. And he's like, I have the power to create anything I want. Yeah, don't be afraid to take a risk because you're being protected. You're divinely protected, so, okay. I'll move on to the next deck. Getting a lot of messages from those cards already. That's good. We got this card last time. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I deliberately did not, this one's come on. Oh, 2 of them. I deliberately did not do a personal card reading this morning. I was afraid I was going to get the messages. And someone said they liked it when I shuffle, and I only got one person giving me feedback, and they said they liked it when I shuffle on camera. So I thought, okay, I'll do that again. So we got number 47, Go the Distance, which we got last time. But I realized these cards I need to put up closer and show you for a little longer, so I don't know if that's in focus or not, but it's got like a cheetah or something running. There's a checkered flag. Like it's almost about to win the race. It's in a desert. Maybe someone's been in kind of a desert period in their life, kind of a dry spell, and this is saying like it's about to be over. Number 10, Unfinished Symphony. Why can't I pick up this card? Has one of those called a jester. It's a female jester sitting on an egg, on a blue egg, which makes me think of a robin's egg. I think there's a bird. Oh, and there's a piano and some musical notes. Unfinished Symphony. Okay, number 17, The Fates. Trying to figure this card out. I can't quite figure out why this woman, I don't know what's going on with her skin and her, you can't see, I don't know, the fates. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of the cards before I start getting more messages. Okay. I'm having issues shuffling today. Which I don't normally really have issues shuffling, but all right. This Protected by Angels card reminds me of Archangel Michael. This angel looks like Archangel Michael with his sword of truth. Come on. See if we can get one more of these, then I'll go with the traditional tarot, and then we'll get into the messages some more. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. I got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is about a passionate new beginning. That's what that means. And a fiery climax approaches. So it's a fiery climax and a passionate new beginning. That sounds intense. It sounds intense, but in a good way. And then we have the Knight of Swords. He's got like a bow and arrow on his back, and he's running. He's running towards his motorcycle. He's ready to go. He's got everything he needs. Apparently all he needs is a bow and arrow. He's got everything he needs, and he's taking off. He's going to ride off into the distance. And then number 6, the Major Arcana card, is the Lovers, which can be about love. It's the Gemini card, one of the Gemini cards in the tarot. It can be about love, obviously, because it's the Lovers, but it can also just be about a choice. It's usually about, like, there could be 2 choices. Maybe someone needs to make a choice in love. Maybe somebody has 2 people that they could be with, and they have to decide which one they want to be with now. And then it's on. That's what I'm getting from those cards. Okay. All right, so cards read from this deck, and then I'll be done shuffling. So. So there's a storm going on, but somebody's being protected from it. So maybe they're just not aware that the storm is going on, because it says distant thunder. And then it's got this, got a princess. I'm assuming she's a princess. She looks like a princess. I'll show you. And she's up in her balcony, but she's just watching the storm from a distance. And the storm is like not hitting where she is. It's hitting, you know, a little ways away. And then it's right next to that protected by angels card. So I feel like somebody's being protected from the storm. Okay, no. Okay, no. Just no. Oh. Okay. I'm having issues with my cards today. What's going on? Must be that full moon energy getting to me. Oh, yeah. Okay. One more of these. One more. Try to get one more. Someone wants to run away. Who out there wants to run away? Someone's thinking about running away. I hope it's not like a kid running away. Okay, that gave me 2. Whatever. Oh boy, there it is. There's the tower. Okay. Oh, I was gonna show you. So this card I was talking about is the princess here. She's in her tower, and she's watching the storm from afar. So she's not really in danger of the storm, at least not at that moment. And then again, that was next to the protected by angels. See how this one looks like Archangel Michael. Okay, and then so for these cards, we got the 4 of Cups. For this guy, it's just focusing on these 3 cups, but like this is supposed to sometimes considered to be like the hand of God. It's like the divine, like spirit is offering you a cup. Or whoever this is, offering somebody a cup. But this person's just like being stubborn, see? Like, it's kind of like their inner child maybe is kind of being stubborn, kind of not cooperating, doesn't want to look at the cup that is being offered to them. Doesn't see. Doesn't see that there's a better option. Doesn't see that there's something being offered to them. Then we have the Queen of Wands. I think this is an Aries card, if I'm not mistaken. The queens are the cardinal signs, I believe. The kings are the fixed signs, and the knights are the mutable signs. So this would be cardinal fire, which would be Aries. And it's the Aries full moon. The Queen of Wands is very passionate. Very skilled. Okay. And then we got the Seven of Cups. We have like this person is looking at all these options. This card always reminds me of Libra energy, of being indecisive, like just weighing out the pros and cons all the time and not being able to pick something because you don't know which one to pick. It reminds me of that. I think it's funny the things that they put in these cups. Like, here's a golden snake. This one is my favorite because it's like a person underneath a sheet who's also glowing. So I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean, but. And then there's like a head. I don't know. It looks like a statue head. Okay. That's a personal message about a song, about a statue. And then here's some jewels. Here's a dragon. So it's like, which one is good? Which one is bad? Which one should I pick? And then we got the number, what is this? 16 card, the Tower, Major Arcana. You can see lightning is striking this tower. It's starting on fire. It's knocking off the crown. I don't know why there's a crown on top of this tower, but... And then the people are falling out of the tower. And there's like flames. It's chaos, destruction. I wonder if this is a... I think this might be an Aries card. I feel like it's a Mars card. Aries is ruled by Mars, the god of war. The Tower card is... In tarot speak, we'd say like, you can say someone's like having a tower moment or time in their life where basically where everything falls apart. Everything that wasn't built on a sturdy foundation crumbles to the ground, which is destructive and chaotic and difficult, but it always provides an opportunity to build something better for yourself, to start over with a strong foundation and to build something that's going to last. So a lot of people kind of don't like, are a little nervous about the Tower card because it can mean some kind of unexpected huge thing happens. Like, you might lose a job, or you lose somebody you love, or, something like that. But it doesn't always have to be. I always feel like this is the Dark Night of the Soul card. So maybe somebody out there, maybe some of you are going through a dark night of the soul right now. Where just like everything's falling apart and you don't even know which way to go or what to do. You might not even have the energy to do anything. But if that's the case, then I feel like it's going to be over. Like this feels like a quick tower to me. Like, I don't know. Or it's about to, it's either a quick tower, like something that just happens quickly and is over quickly, or something, if it's been going on for a while, it's about to be over. Is the message I'm getting there. So I get 2 cards with, well, this one says thunder, but it shows the lightning. Obviously you can't show thunder. And the lightning. Maybe she's watching somebody else have a tower moment. But she's safe because she's keeping a distance. But she's like, she's curious though. She's like, what's going on over there? Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Yeah, there's a lot of like fire, energy in these cards, passion. Because I mean, you've got the 2 cards with the lightning, and then you have the Ace of Wands. She's got fire, got her 3rd eye. And then the Queen of Wands is passionate. She's the fiery queen. And then you got this Lovers, which is pretty fiery looking, passionate anyway. Look. A new beginning. A new beginning with a lot of passion. That's what I'm seeing. I hope that's for all of you. I hope that's for myself too. So yeah, maybe there's a passion, new beginning, and you're just not paying attention. Or you're too caught up in the mundane of life. And maybe you're like, I don't have time for passion. I don't have time for fun. But maybe it's written in the stars. Maybe it's fate. Maybe your time has come. Your time has come to have passion in your life again. And to not focus on this stuff. I feel like this reading is for me. As well as other people. But because this is kind of how I've been feeling lately. I was like, okay, got these things here that I'll just, whatever. They're not really doing it for me, but that's all I got right now. So we'll just focus on that. And maybe I need to look up. Maybe I need to look up. Maybe, yeah, the time has come. And the dry spell is about to be over. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. It's time to stop focusing on these boring, empty cups they might not be empty, but you know. This guy's clearly like not real excited about him anymore. It's like, eh. So, yeah, maybe you're almost at the finish line of this dry spell. This desert period. I mean, this is a lot of Aries energy here going on. I mean, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is an Aries card, and I think the Tower is an Aries card. I'm just getting a lot of passion, a lot of excitement. This is good. So prepare yourself. You might be getting something very exciting. Or maybe it's time to run off and start a new adventure. And then these 2 cards together have the Unfinished Symphony and the, what is that, Distant Thunder, Clear the Air. is that maybe there's somebody that you, sorry, I can't really see the light. I'm sorry about the lighting. I need help. But maybe there's somebody that you have unfinished business with. Maybe you know, I think I said this when I first pulled this card. It's the message I got, is that maybe there's somebody, you know, you like left things on bad terms, or you didn't have closure. Maybe it's time to get closure, or it's time to just time to like come back around and address that person or that situation, to finish it up or to be able to move on. But the unfinished symphony card is speaking a little more to me about because the symphony is like a great work of art, like a masterpiece, right? And this thing is unfinished. So okay. All right. I don't know why I don't want to give this message, but it's a good message. But maybe there's somebody from your past that maybe you didn't choose them at the time. Yeah, maybe you didn't choose them at the time, but you're destined to be with them. And it's time to choose them now. It's time to finish that symphony. To create that masterpiece that is waiting to be written. Yep. Time to choose. Time to choose the divine gift that's being offered to you. And if you have to let everything burn to the ground, then let it burn to the ground. This is a very extreme message. I don't know. I don't normally advise people just let everything burn to the ground. Aries energy is taking me over. Just let it burn. Burn it down. Burn it all down. Just go, run. Because here we got the two running. But I was saying earlier, like someone wants to run away. Like this one's like, you know, running in a race or something. This guy's running. He's running for his motorcycle. He's going to jump on the motorcycle. He's going to go. He's going to go get it. So when I do these readings, I'm just channeling the information and the words and the messages. So sometimes the things that come out of my mouth are even surprising to me. I'm like, what? I don't think that's a good idea. There you go. I don't even know what I just said. But it was, I don't know. It caught me by surprise, whatever it was. Maybe someone's in for a surprise. Maybe this Aries energy, you know, and Aries energy, you know, is about taking action, which I'm getting a lot of that kind of energy here. Passion, action, movement. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, maybe somebody's like in for a surprise. Like somebody's planning a big surprise or something, and the person who the surprise is for is about to find out. Like they're about to be surprised. But they don't know. They've been kept in the dark maybe by the universe. So if someone's been planning a surprise out there, I think you did a good job. The person probably doesn't know what's happening. Or maybe you're going to get a surprise. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm not usually much one for surprises. I kind of like to know what to expect and know what's coming and whatever. But right about now, I would take a surprise. Because I don't know. I think I just was talking about this, but I've definitely been in like this waiting period or whatever. This whole time of COVID, I lost my work, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, and I don't really have much to do, and I'm like kind of sitting around like, okay. Now it's been however many months it's been now, and I'm like, I would be pretty happy with a surprise right about now. I would take it. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's time to get excited again about something. Because the Ace of Wands with the passionate new beginning, the Lovers is passionate. Just take a risk. Take a risk, take a chance. You know, like if you never ask, the answer will always be no, right? So like maybe the advice is, like if there's something that you want or something you've been thinking about, but you haven't been doing anything about it, or you're just afraid to try to go after what you want, the advice is just go after it. Just try. Like, what's the worst that can happen is the answer is no, or you don't get what it is that you wanted or something, but you're not going to get it anyway if you don't try. If you don't try, for sure you're not going to get it. But if you try, you might get it. Or you might get something better. Or you might not get it, and then you can let it go and stop thinking about it and move on, right? Yeah. Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid that the answer will be no. Or that everything will fall apart. It won't. Like, everything is not going to fall apart. The tower's here. But for some reason that's the message though. Yeah, don't be afraid to make a choice and to go after your dreams and go after what you want. First of all, like, make the decision to do it, and then just do it. Go for it, because even if it doesn't work out, you'll have learned something from the experience, right? And if the answer is no, then you can, learn to accept that and then move on to something that is for you. But I feel like somebody has been worried about making the wrong choice, that they're going to make the wrong choice, or they're going to like fail if they try what they're thinking about doing. And the message is just, that's part of life. If you fail, you get back up and you try again. You learn from the experience, and you do better the next time. You try something else. You go. That's life. Life is change. Life is fluid. And a lot of times it's better to just take action that you want to take, rather than regretting not taking the action that you were considering taking, or just waiting too long until you lose the opportunity. So, magical things can happen, but you have to be bold and make the first move. You have to create the magic. All right. So, those are the messages that I got today. So hopefully at least one of them resonated with you. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share. Any and all of those things help my channel and help my videos become visible to more people on YouTube. Let me know if there was something that resonated with you, or anything else you'd like to say. If you had any other insight yourself about the cards that you want to share, I would love to hear it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.